Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Plays Castlevania Lament of Innocence Fighter Mode. It's been a couple of days. It was hard to find time to sit down and play this, but it's time for us to tackle the last place. And this time around, I am going to be smart enough to go the proper route first this time, so that I don't have to do a lot of backtracking. Not that it's really going to save that much time, but still, I like to be as effective as possible going through these areas. Oh, you're an archer. Almost couldn't tell at first. Alright, so we got that. Going to the left. Yep, okay. Really? Okay. Sure. Hey, how come it didn't affect you, though? Another potion. It doesn't affect you either. Oh, did they teleport in? I think they did. And high potion now. Alright. Now for this part. So I'm going to go in here, quickly step out, because that will be important later. Well, hiding in the wall didn't really help you, did it? I love how most of the time I just need the basic fast strike, since most enemies don't have enough health to survive it. That is actually kind of silly. Yeah, whatever. I'm surprised that does that one. Aroma earring. That will come more into play next playthrough. For now, not so much. Okay. Oh look, it's this room. I somehow got hit there. Not for much, but still. Oh shit, this is the one that has both. Is that so? And this is the wrong door, if I recall. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to redo the room. Okay, yeah. Let me up, you fuckers. Ancient text 2, yada yada. Seriously, that's so cheap. Like, they're just like, near, we're not gonna let you up there. Just like, jeez. Okay, thank you. And heart max up. Only one more of those in the game. I feel like once you destroy the statues once, they should stay destroyed though, just saying. Okay, now we go this way. So many potions. Nothing like back shots. There we go. Oh, you're astral ones. That might explain a lot. Yeah, they're just gonna keep spamming this. There we go. But believe it or not, we are almost done with this pathway. Now time to make our way back. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, we're almost to the second floor. Pretty nice, that. Especially coming from this side. Because there's only a couple of rooms on this side. Is this the one with the item, though? Yes, it is. So I had to fall down here. This will kill the enemies. Man, they're so much easier to kill on fighter mode. Jeez. There is a lot of them, though. They're not infinite, but there is a lot of them. Oh, you actually didn't try to lunge for me. You just swung. You all done? Okay. Hardcores of this game would actually say they kind of wish they were infinite, though. In case you're wondering why that is, they have a good drop. A coin of happiness, which actually increases luck. It's a bit of a rare drop, but people really wish that they were infinite down there. And I can kind of understand why. Oh boy. I always hated this jump. It's easier to mess up than I'm making it seem. And here's the key, who cares? And yeah, that's it. Time to get the hell out of here and go the other route. Nope, not enough. We have the money now, but the item hasn't shown up yet. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, gotta go the other way now. Yeah, I didn't even drop by the save point. Wouldn't have helped much, but still. Might want a save state, though. Get some money, and yeah. Wait, wasn't there something else down here too? Weird. Oh, there it is. It's like, yeah, where was it? And here's the easier of the two rooms, which implies that they want you to go this pathway first, but truth be told, going the other way first means there's less backtracking involved. In truth, you only have to go through each route once if you decide to do it this way. Whereas if you were to go this way first, later on you'd have to retrack over that way a little bit to get to that room. You don't actually have to do that if you go this way second. I'll be sure to demonstrate why when we get there. Now, people will say that a lot of people prefer this game over Curse of Darkness. At least if you're a true fan. I've heard people say that. Because of the fact that... because of the way the game was designed... Yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't mess up on the save. Okay, can we please stop that? Thank you. Because they say the puzzles largely, and really the enemies too, unless you're playing hard mode, crazy mode basically, it's not as stressful. And I can agree with that, to be honest. HP max up. Excellent. There's 3 more in the game. And honestly, as much as I love Curse of Darkness, there are times I think the difficulty goes a bit too far. Specifically going through certain areas throughout the game that really feel like they escalated a bit too much. Which can actually make playing the optional mode a lot more stressful. When you realize, oh hey, I'm gonna have to go through these areas in a mode that can't traditionally heal. Not really a pleasant thought. With enough tenacity, you can still do it, but like, Curse of Darkness doesn't feel like it was balanced as well in the difficulty department, like Lament was. Because Lament, it's only hard if you want it to be, really. In Curse, you basically are going to run into difficulty whether you like it or not. It's just going to take a little bit. Now people are like, yeah, but think of all the healing options you have access to in that game. You have traditional healing items, you have the healing familiars, you have access to various defensive options, like some familiars have access to the invincibility jar function. And there are other things too that they have mentioned. And yeah, that's technically all true, but it can be a pain having to rely on those all the time, though, and when I play, I most certainly do. A lot. And hell, there's parts of the game that are optional, yes, but man, do they really test my patience. Like all those healing items I just mentioned, healing options. Yeah, you pretty much have to rely on all of them at that point. And don't get me started on the freaking super boss of the game, Legion, which... Oof, that one... Just... Like, no, I hate it. And I think it's really just because it was definitely marketed to a different group at the time that was really more interested in generally hard difficulty things. Use key, the last one at that, and get the heart brooch. Again, this will be more useful later on. Okay. So I believe at this point I need to... Wait, no I don't. I was going to say I need to backtrack just a little bit, but no I don't. Oh god. Major payout. Can't stop me forever. Haha, I tricked you. He only thought he was being clever. Huh, as if. So through his little trick. As long as there's just one of them that's out. If I had to deal with, like, 3 of them, I probably wouldn't have bothered, but... Yeah. Just... let me... They wanted to guard that door, man. They're like, no, we are not going to let you ignore us, you bitch. Second floor yet again. There's a little more involved with this one, but this is our last stop. Oh, you freaking... It's not fair for you to hit me when I can't see you. Duh. Anyways. Time for this yet again. Okay, so where do I need to stand for this? I believe it's over here. Yeah. I got hit once by it, I don't really care. MP max up. And... Lucifer's Sword. Can't use it, and I wouldn't use it even if I could. Oh wow, single combo did it, man. Okay. So, now we're getting to my favorite part of the area. And I'm totally being sarcastic when I say that. Okay. First, the normal door. The one that's telegraphed for you. Current time bell. We do need that. I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna save state and get the wolf's foot out just so I can kind of get a... Okay, yeah. Wait. Is there a... It feels like there's a platform over here. I just can't seem to find it. Man, landing on this platform is proving to be quite problematic. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. I think I am somewhat sure on what I need to do. It's just that my jumping on these tiny platforms is leaving me to be Okay, not that away. Okay, I think we're close. Damn it. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Okay. I think we are getting pretty close now. Yeah, okay. Whew. Okay. For Seeya, man. Yeah, that's certainly not going to be useful during this playthrough. Thankfully, once you get to that secret room, if you fall again, it takes you back, so that's convenient at least. Ooh, glad for that to be over. Wine? Okay. Fancy axe armor. Alright. That'll be interesting to note. Really? Just a couple of... Okay. Not what I was expecting, but hey, I'll take it. Yep, we're almost done entirely. Isn't that nice? HP max up. We're at 280 now. So, this room is very important. Because you can just jump straight down and you will be right near where the boss is. What's great about this is it's also near a save room. Whereas if you try to just come here from the entrance, you don't get one. So it's really what the game intended? But, whatever. Sadly, you do have to deal with these things, which can cause a bit of damage to you on your way to the boss, but hey, whatever. There we go. Get you to do that. And yeah, we are at the end of the place now. Map of the Ghostly Theater. I don't understand why they put that there. I really don't, but hey. As I mentioned already, for whatever reason they make her weak to fire. Instead of that should have been Ahim's weakness, not the succubus, but hey, whatever. This ought to be cute. You know what? Hold on. There.
Sarah? Leon, you came to save surprised you're not hurt.
I can't believe you're safe.
Let's get out of here first.
Yes.
Who are you?
Oh my. Too bad. And I thought this would work so well.
Careless. It was obvious that it wouldn't be so easy.
I was going to let you die without any suffering because I liked the way you looked.
Well, that's just too bad.
I didn't mention this last time, but I love the snark in his voice there. It's like he has no patience for this shit, and he's like, yeah, let's just get this over with. Like, he just doesn't give a shit what she thinks. And I can certainly respect that.
But I've changed my mind. Your face warped in pain. Just the thought thrills me. Oh, this will be lovely.
We'll see about that. Okay, most of those missed. Okay, I'm really having a hard time hitting her is the problem. Really? Yeah, that was a much easier battle. Oh my god. Last time I actually almost died. Because I kept screwing up on dodging her moves. But here, she's on the verge of death, and I'm not even at half health, so...
If I had known this would happen, I would have fought you in the guise of your loved one. Then, like that old man, you would have...
Old man? You're talking about Ronaldo. What do you mean?
That old man... his own daughter...
And there we go. Just got the funnel area now. Thing is, I always saw it as the easiest area.
Welcome back. What would you like? Is this yes, certainly? Is that all? Come back soon.
Alright. So they said you have to be very careful here about the event scenes. I guess we'll be finding out.
Welcome. What would you like today? Is that come back soon?
Now, because I already have the unlock stone, we're going to be doing something. We're going to be dealing with the super boss first, before we even go in there. It's not going to be much different than last time, though, since we already have the whip of ice and everything. So... Okay. This is probably the first time we'll ever really need to use, like, powerful healing items, so, gonna go ahead and have them on standby. Come on. Damn it. I was trying to avoid that, trying to hurry up and kill him, but that didn't quite work out, did it? At least it's easier to kill him, but still. Damn it. It's almost impossible to kill them before they can really lunge at you. Can we please get off of this phase? I'm really looking forward to being off this phase. There we go. Okay, there we go. Shit. I hate that that doesn't do anything. Stop. There we go. Okay, I'm getting really lucky with his attacks. Yeah, he's not doing the sweep. Yeah, wow, thanks, buddy. You're making this really easy on me. Yeah, wow. Cool. Last phase already. Shit. Fuck. Okay, that's my fault. I really should have been... Okay. Damn it. Oh, no, you're just gonna spam it. Yeah, you're just gonna spam it. Okay, that's fair. Really, buddy? You know that's unfair, right? Just in case I screw this up. Well, he hit me, but I killed him. Cool. Yeah, that's not instant death, but man, does it hurt. Yeah, in fighter mode, that fight is a lot more reasonable. I definitely noticed. So yeah, it's just time to go through the final area. Now, if for some reason the having all the whips does bug the game, and I can't beat it for whatever reason, then whatever, I'll just deal with it. Because I believe someone said that the final boss, if you use the all whips code, can get bugged depending on your scenario. Like someone said, if the whips are in the wrong order or whatever, then it will glitch the game to where you can't beat the final boss. We'll have to see how that goes. This will be the only mode where I do that, so it's not really a big deal. Besides, we beat the super boss. So if for some reason I just can't beat also we need to get my good whip on. There we go. If for some reason we can't beat the final boss, I'm not going to worry about it. Also, we need to get the map out for the Pagoda of the Misty Moon. What little of it there is. Huh. Oh, okay, there it is. You want to, if you do that, you're going to want to go in and out so that the lasers are not desynced. There we go. Yeah, you don't want that. That can be really obnoxious. Huh. Yeah, you guys aren't as bulky as usually are. Okay. This might be a pain, though. Rematch time. Let's see. Right now, it just seems like we're exchanging blows. And you are dead. Wow. Okay. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. HP max up. Yep, we just got one more of those. Yeah, like I said, this place is really short and easy. Hell, even in crazy mode, I feel like it's one of the easier areas to go through. And if you're curious on why that is, it's quite simple, really. You've already fought the toughest that you can fight at that point. It's just more of the same. Because in crazy mode, a lot of the tougher enemies show up earlier in the game. Meaning that when you get to the final area, there's nothing more they can do to you. It's just kind of just more of it. I was very disappointed when I realized that, actually. I was just like, really? There's no new tricks they're gonna start pulling against me or anything. It's just more of the same, really? It's like, that's kind of lame. Now, what they screw you over with, though, is not the enemies, but the bosses, because... yeah, the bosses at the end of Crazy Mode are some of the most bullshit things you will run into. Because the extra moves they get are just horribly unfair to deal with. Okay. Okay, you guys can stop that now. Yeah, they're invincible when they're switching forms. So that can be a little annoying. There we go. Heart max up. And MP max up. Okay. Well, it didn't do much to me, so that's interesting. And that's all for the first floor. Alright, this room. Get down there, please. I should be able to reach it. Yep. Okay, got rid of one. Damn it. Can't see. There we go. I basically wanted that for the shortcut. Also, I'm gonna be able to cheat a little bit here. People are gonna be like, really? You're gonna do this? Sure. Sure will. It's a time saver. I'll do it. People are like, but that's so cheap. Indeed it is. I don't really care. Really? That was a perfect? I guarded like a good second and a half early and it counted? I just don't understand that. Okay, so... gonna have to do this again. I'm doing good on time here. Damn it. I hate it when they're trying to hide near the Phantom. Okay. Okay. Really? Come on. How'd you get that close? That's not fair. Yeah, because that enemy's over there, and I really don't want to span him. Okay, that's one of you guys down. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't want to spawn this guy and fighting those at the same time. Okay. How many of those memorial tickets do I have? 4? Yeah, that's plenty. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Oh god, you guys. Okay. Yeah, those guys are just a pain. Yeah, for those things you just want to use quick attacks. They're invincible most of the time, so you want to just quickly get them off your hair. Oh, stronger versions of you guys, no. Okay. Only got a couple more of you guys left. Got a talisman. Interesting. That's actually kind of nice, since I believe it, makes you occasionally avoid damage. Equip list. Yeah. That's actually a very nice prize, and I'm really low on health here. Whatever. That is why I save state. Come on. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's this way. HP max up. And now our HP, all of it actually, is as high as it can go. Okay, interesting. Still need to get to the other side, though. And oddly enough, I think it's actually easier than the other place. Probably because you need the item that's here. Well, you don't need it. It unlocks the way to the super boss, though. Whereas the other one is... Wait, huh? Oh, really? That just leads back over here. I don't want that. Fuck. Okay, aha. Well, I mean, I'll take it. Unlock jewel. Unlocks the prison that's been sealed for eternity. Already taking care of it. Now, one thing I haven't discussed is just the horrible crazy mode that was in Curse of Darkness. The crazy mode's bad in this game too, no doubt, but trust me, by comparison... Well, that was convenient, but by comparison... The crazy mode in this one is a Sunday picnic compared to Curse of Darkness. Because of all the resources they give you in Curse of Darkness, they decided the only way to truly balance around it is to give everyone, like, endgame stats. And the ones that normally have endgame stats have even higher endgame stats. Perseus' ring again. Huh. Anyways, so... that's kind of terrifying. I tried playing it a couple of times. I could not get far. Seriously, it is unbearably difficult. To anyone who can complete that, I tip my hat to you, because you are clearly at the apex of all gamers. Who boy, is that the truth. Curse of Darkness has one of the hardest difficulty modes I've ever seen. I've never seen the Dante Must Die mode in Devil May Cry 3, but I have a hard time believing it could be harder than that. Because at least you can kill enemies reasonably quickly if you're good. In the Devil May Cry games, it takes forever to kill anything in Crazy Mode and Curse of Darkness. It is ridiculous what they expect. And keep in mind, save rooms are not always placed in convenient locations, meaning that you would sometimes have to survive many, many, many rooms of very, very tough enemies without a chance to go to a save point. That's unreasonable, in my opinion. I think I once got as far as the second area before I had to stop. And just getting through the first area is going through hell. Like, I can't believe what I had to go through to pull that off. And even then, I had to use save states. And I want you to really consider this. Even with save states, I almost didn't get past the first area. Is it a matter of skill issue? Possibly. But I still think that's a bit ridiculous. It's certainly not something I would ever recommend from people. Certainly not. Oh shit, there's more. I think this is largely the easier path. I love how he keeps hurting his friend. That's funny to me. Sure, suicide. See if I care. Oh yeah, keep alternating, that's fair. There we go. But yeah, it is largely the easier path. Wait, what? Really? I can't use the 4 tablet because the game's pretending like I don't have it. The 6 tablet takes priority. Oh shit. Well, so much for 100% map completion. Damn. Huh. Yeah, the 6 tablet takes priority, so I would literally have to, like... Well... No, I wouldn't. I don't have the 6 tablet currently. If I don't pick it up and then open up the door, then I would be fine. Let's try it. Yeah, there we go. Ha! Can't screw me up this time, bitch. Okay. Dragon Crest. Although, thinking about it, I couldn't get 100% anyway, since I didn't get the, rooms with the elements, the elementals, they would give the whips. So it's not like I could have done it anyway. Well, whatever. It's not like it matters. It's not like 100% unlocks anything. At least not to my memory. Really? Yeah, I keep reading triangle is the one you need to use to do the explosion. I can never get used to that. Oh, so there is a Death Reaper in here. Just a single one, though. Still easier. Okay. See if I can get a better bird's eye view here. Oh, you guys are just gonna be a pain, huh? Because you guys are just gonna use your stupid jumping ass shit just as your only attack. Okay, that is cheap as hell, and you know it. Come on. I gotta be able to counter. Okay, that was clearly unfair of them. Especially in a room with bad camera angle. But, yeah, let's just prepare for the end and see what happens. Yeah, let's do it. So, yeah, if you pay careful attention, you see there's a red moon. Not sure if there's any real meaning to that or not, I just think it's a cool aesthetic. Although these days, people look at that and be like, oh shit, he has access to the blood moon from Breath of the Wild. And people would be like, really? It's not like it's the first game to have a red moon in it. Okay, so for the sake of these fights, I think going back to Draupnir would be the better call. And I'll set myself on healing items just in case, but... I seem to be able to access the cutscene where he's weakened. Yeah, I can fight him, yes. So I don't know what they're doing different than I did, but... And I'm doing much better than I did the first time. Okay. Just gotta wait for a good moment to hit you. Missed. Yeah, you are like dead. Okay. Really? next time. All right. Okay, you're just gonna keep spamming this. Okay. I'm surprised that worked. Okay. Oh, let's skip it this time. Interesting. So yeah, that went much better than last time. Jeez. It feels like for the most part, it really depends how and when he decides to use it. The Deadly Tempest. If he hits you with it when you're in a corner, odds are you're not going to have enough room to decently manage to avoid both. One of them, maybe. Both? Not really. But yeah, I mean... that is fighter mode. No, I didn't show this off last time, but... boss rush mode. If you enter this, you basically fight bosses, yes. And they start you with the elementals first, oddly enough. Which I really don't really agree with. Should be an order of ascending difficulty, but... they do give you hearts in between, and they give you healing items as well. They're not just for boss rush either. If you don't need them, you can keep them, which is kind of interesting, but not exactly great. At this one, I still don't have quite a grasp on. Because it feels like there's not really a good moment to stun her. Ah, really? Ah! Well, I mean, if you want me to use one. And now for this one. Okay, so... Well, this is a good opportunity to get some damage on you. Well, that one's new. Huh. Is that only during boss rush? Because you haven't used that before. Alright. At this point, they may as well be giving me full health after each fight. Oh god, this guy's here too? Come on. Where are ya? Gotta be able to see ya. Wow. Okay, wasn't hit once. I think I'm getting a better grasp on that guy. Alright. Next. Okay, the other one. Alright. Now we're to the main bosses. Okay, finally. I'm not gonna bother equipping elemental whip shit just because it's not worth it to waste time in the boss fight to do so. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Okay, you're about to move, I know for a fact. Oh, never mind. Really? Did I really not take damage? Feels like something hit me in that fight, but... Okay, sure, why not? Moving on. Oh well, this will be fun. Well, okay then. Oh, you can't block that. But I can dodge it sometimes. Really? Playing recklessly here is not a smart idea. Just trying to see if there's anything I'm missing. There isn't. Okay. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, her attacks, I'm not exactly... Oh, come on, really? Really? Okay, yeah. Come on. Only got a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that fight went terribly. Okay, so I should be fine for the next one, though. We'll see. Okay, I want to see if I can get better at that. There's gotta be a way to... Okay, save state. There's gotta be something that I can do to dodge that better. There we go, okay. I kind of hate how you can't get close to her, though, is the problem. Or... okay, never mind. I thought you could just run right past them. Oh, I see. Okay. Clever. What was hitting me? Was it the snakes on the left and right? I didn't think those had a hitbox. Oh well. Relatively easy fight, all things considered. I remember them giving more than just potions. Maybe my memory's playing tricks on me. Alright. Now for this cheater. Cool. Okay, you can stop that. Maybe my memory is playing tricks on me. Because we're running at bosses now. Really? We're fighting this guy now? Okay, fine. I guess. Yeah, I might want to get on those, because there's definitely one boss where it's encouraged to hold on to your healing items. Specifically during the second phase, in case you're really bad at timing his moves. Yeah, whatever. Although, if they're just gonna keep doing this... freaking hell. Okay. And you're just gonna keep using this time around. Yeah, basically. But it's better than the multi-swipe. How I hate the fact that he can do that. That's why I keep save stating here, because it can be very easy to... yeah, like that. Because I tried to run away as fast as I could, but you can't predict whether he's going to move his hand or whether he's going to slam down, and I hate that. Yeah, I'd almost prefer him to do this. Because at least it's easier to predict. Yeah, sometimes he just chooses not to do anything for a second. Okay, cool. Okay. Good. One more pass. Well, would have been if I would have timed it better, but... Okay. Now for this. Okay, we beat him. Okay. Well, there's only 2 more bosses left. Shit. Wait, how am I hurting you? Yeah, how was I hurting him with that? Doesn't make sense. Really? Okay, you should not have been able to break out of that. Okay, fine, jeez. Yeah, I'm not really sure how he was able to break out of that. Yeah, that's why I was doing that. Because they go straight to him. Which I think is unfair for this, but... Yeah, this guy's pretty easy when he's not using Deadly Tempest. So you don't even really need a dodge roll. And he snuck that on me. Yeah, he just spams it like a fucker. Yeah, this gets to be a really annoying fight when he's able to do that. And there we go. Huh. Just potions, huh? Well, that's kind of cheap. Potions aren't exactly hard to get, you know. For some reason, I remember him giving me more than that. I don't know. That's odd. Anyways. Oh, maybe it's dependent on how good your time is, maybe. Like how fast you're flowing through it. He might give you a better healing item if you... The bosses might if you beat them fast enough. Maybe, but honestly I don't really care that much. I just wanted to show it off once. And I had the time for it. How long have I been doing this? Yeah, not even 2 hours. I had time to show that off. It's kind of absurd how easy this actually was. Since you can tell the game really was not designed around it. But hey, I don't really care. It was a fun little power romp through the game, and the other two modes would be a little more complex, since we will be doing shooter mode and thief mode, and both are going to have their own unique takes on the experience. It's not going to be about pure stats this time around. And this is one I'm especially interested in, because I've never really been much to experiment with different sub-weapons. But I might consider doing that for the next mode. For each area I go to, I think I'm going to try out a different sub-weapon. And play through it and see how it goes. Because that might actually be a fun little excursion. It's also going to be very interesting because it's going to be all about the sub-weapons, which a normal Lament of Innocence player will mostly depend on their whip skills, but having a mode that's mostly going to be geared towards sub-weapons will be a very interesting take on it. Again, I really feel like this game really should have done the Circle of the Moon thing and allowed for different playstyles, since this game really looks like it would be better made for that. Because there are many different takes on the classic systems. But, I guess they leave it up to the player to do that now. Now, when I'm going to get around to doing it, though, who can say, because time lately has been very tight. Between the bad weather, me trying to do this when I have privacy, and also being in the mood for it. That's another thing. Because I have to be in the proper mood to sit down and properly record for like an hour and a half or so, and I'm not always in the mood for that. So there is that problem too. It's a case of being in the mood to do it. But hey, it's fine. it'll eventually get done, and I still gotta upload the ones that I've been completing. So, you know, there's that to consider too. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you next time. See ya.